strong heart, face your fear. Kick the habit, take control. Light your life with a different goal. Hold your head high, let's just begun. Quit the smoke and seize the sun. You're stronger, now you're on your way.
Hi. Thanks for joining again for this one more session on Quit Tobacco Challenge. Today we are going to cover some of the very important and critical aspects of this tobacco challenge. Okay, let me share my screen. Hope you can see. So we are in this challenge started 15 days ago, 15, 16 days ago. We're on September 1st, that is the 18th day. Okay, hope you're doing all the given assignments, that is writing one page about your tobacco life situations about it, and also doing your meditation challenge. All right. So we are going to quit tobacco exactly on 6th of September, that is Saturday. There are only few 4 or 5 days left. Meanwhile, I'm going to cover whatever is necessary to you to prepare you to quit tobacco permanently. All right. So quickly, we'll recap what we have learned till now. So you have to be with open mind, as I said always, right? Do not judge anything. Do not uh, expect anything, or just be open and go through this process without any biases and without any judgments in your mind. Okay. 6th September will be your last tobacco usage. Till then, you will going to prepare in multiple ways, uh, physically, mentally, emotionally, to take this step. Okay. It's a cycle of up and down of nicotine in your bloodstream, simply nothing more or nothing less. Okay, this cycle actually brainwashed, created a lot of brainwash in your mind, as if it is very hard to quit or in to go through certain trauma. The lot of fears has been built within you because of this addiction. Any addiction works in the same fashion. It could be tobacco, alcohol, or any kind of other drugs. All right, it creates some kind of fear that you cannot survive without it. So that's what we are trying to eradicate now. Imagine there's a little worm inside you. We call it as Nikki. We are going to kill that very soon. So you're doing daily task to prove to yourself that you can make these changes in your life, and to collect the evidence that certain things you can do it irrespective to whether you like it or don't like it. We also talked about mind body connection. Anything you do with your mind will have an imprint on your body, and anything you do with your body, there's a imprint on your mind. We also talked about radical behavioral changes. We have gone through certain examples and studied how this mind body connection is highly established and proven, right? So we started with meditation every day, some small meditation, so that you do certain things with your mind, and slowly it has an impact on your body as well. The tasks, as I said, one page every day about your tobacco life, and meditation, whatever links I have shared you earlier. Okay, continue wherever you left, continue from there on every day, one meditation. All right. You are in this kind of a viscous trap, a cycle where um, there's artificial relief, which is not true. And whenever you take nicotine, and after some time you deprive of nicotine, this cycle is always working within you. So tobacco creates an artificial void, and it does nothing to you actually. You may be in an illusion that it is helping you in a certain way, but in reality, it does not help you in any way. We are going to talk about it a little more in this today's session. You're not giving up anything. Okay, you're not sacrificing anything. Whatever benefit you think you are getting out of nicotine, that is not true. That is an illusion. Okay. There's a fear. Why you trapped into this nicotine continuously is the fear like how I can enjoy my life, how can I enjoy my social situations, how can I enjoy my meals, how can I enjoy my sleep, whatever it is, it's all about fear. How can I handle my stress, how can I concentrate, I have to go through certain trauma to come out of it, how to I have to resist the temptation for the rest of my life. These are all those different kind of fears. That is the reason you're really unable to quit and come out of it. But these fears are illusionary fears, not true fears. Okay, first thing we are trying to do now is all this 30-day challenge is we need to first kill the brainwashing. Whatever brainwashing you had, you're imagining, has to be killed first, has to be cleared. That's the reason we are going through this 30-day challenge. The brainwashing is something like, oh, it is giving me some kind of pleasure, some kind of joy, some kind of relief, or it is my friend, it is my little crush or crush, it is my savior, right? These are all different kinds of brainwashing. You believing that it is helping you, but in reality that is not true. For example, it removes my anxiety, my stress. Okay, it helps me to calm down. These are the five, 6 types of or multiple types of brainwashing you have been through. But in reality, nicotine is not your friend, not your crush, or it's not helping you to calm down or anything else. Okay, so you can apply your logic and reasoning and see to yourself that you are only believing that but not really true. So we also did some forgiveness process, because before getting into such and certain you have to be clean in your mind. You should not carry any baggage. Otherwise, whenever you see some person which is not which whom do you think they are did something wrong to you, you get stressed and excited and start nicotine again. So you have forgiven everyone in this world. Hope you have clean slate now. So we did some meditation just to quiet our mind. We also in the last session we did certain gratitude, because gratitude is a way it will change the perception of the mind. If you're in a gratitude, you will not have any anger or anxiety or any stress. Okay, every day try to be in gratitude and write 3 to 5 things which you are grateful for. It could be a sun, a moon, or of water, your children, parents, whatever you're grateful towards. Consciously be in that grateful state. Uh, you thank them for the life you have giving. If you're in a grateful state, you will be in a zero stress mode. Okay, and also we talked about food. Hope you're doing the food challenge as well. Only consume plant-based food. Anything comes out of animal or animal related, do not consume it. Okay, like vegetables, fruits, and also no dairy products. Any kind of dairy products, milk, curd, buttermilk, ghee, or anything. Just avoid for next 1 week. We are experimenting with the food so that you experience the craving a little mild dose. Okay, and also consume only 75% of the portion you are consuming every day. If you are having 4 rotis for lunch, have only 3. Okay, if you are having a morsel of rice or a cup of rice, try to consume little less out of it. Okay, cut down to 25% of your intake food. You should be 75% full of your stomach. Okay, today session, this is a recap. In today's session we are going to talk about pleasure. Okay, so any pleasure you get is an illusion. Whatever pleasure you think, okay, this is giving me some kind of joy, some kind of pleasure, some kind of relief, it's an illusion. We already talked about it, right? There is no genuine pleasure or genuine relief. As if I told you, some construction work is going and some drilling is happening all day, in the evening suddenly they stop. What a relief you experience, right? Similar relief is what you're experiencing with nicotine as also. There is no genuine relief, genuine release, or genuine benefit you're getting out of it. So actually, the brainwashing is basically twist your perception. Okay, but a non-smoker or non-tobacco user do not experience all these things, ups and downs and all those things, right? They're normally doing their job. So this nicotine, what will happen? It will twist your perception, and everything will become stressful and anxiety because you are in addictive mode, not normal mode. So basically, what you're why you're consuming nicotine is you to remove the aggravation caused by nicotine. So first of all, while you're inducing nicotine into your system, it causes some aggravation. Over a period, once a couple of hours, the nicotine will come down and creates this aggravation. Actually, you're removing the aggravation caused by nicotine itself. So the nicotine one, once you put that, it creates more aggravation to have one more, and this is a never ending cycle or chain you started and you're unable to stop it now, right? So you need to be very clear in your mind. Tobacco does nothing for you whatsoever. I'm repeating you, tobacco does nothing for you whatsoever. Okay, there's no pleasure, there's no relief, there is no joy associated with it. It is actually removing the aggravation which is created by nicotine itself. So you're in a cycle which is caused by nicotine itself. So it's an endless loop where you stuck up. Some people think that okay, I enjoy smell, I enjoy the taste and all those things, but in reality, it's an acquired smell. They really do not enjoy smell or taste, right? For example, I enjoy smell of roses, okay, but I can live without them, right? I do not carry roses all over my life, right? I don't carry bunch of roses along with me because I like that smell. Okay, but whenever it comes to me, somebody gifts me, or whenever I went to a flower shop, really I enjoy the smell, but doesn't mean that I have to carry the roses all over in my life, right? Similarly, nicotine, in whatever the form you are consuming nicotine, cigarettes or tobacco, kaine, gutka, the real smell and taste is all acquired taste. So the foul smell, the foul taste, you got immune to it. So you may be experiencing, okay, I enjoy that tinkling feeling that caused in your mouth or in your smoke or whatever, but you got actually got immune to the actual taste and smell. Nobody in this world like smell or taste of the nicotine or tobacco. So in the tobacco addict, what happens is the senses of taste and smell get dulled. Okay, if you're chewing tobacco, especially like tobacco, gutka, kaini, right? The palate will actually, palate means the tongue area which has the tasting buds. Okay, this will get destroyed actually little bit. If you might be experiencing, if you're having any chewing tobacco habit, right? You cannot enjoy the real taste of the food or real taste of any juice or fruit juice or any real thing, because your palate got a little bit destroyed, all the cells got destroyed, and your sense of taste got lost. Okay, you just eat for the sake of eating, but really do not enjoy having a wonderful meal, right? So some people say that okay, I like tobacco, having tobacco during my morning time. Whenever I get up in the early, I want to have tobacco. These are like after a meal or in the evening or during my work. I want to take a break and go for a small nicotine break. See, all these occasions are basically it's like a pattern. Okay, it follow a pattern, like certain period of abstinence or certain event or certain type, follow a pattern and you're addicted to the pattern. Okay, in reality, um, there is no specific time or specific occasion you enjoy. you got into a pattern and you keep on following that pattern psychologically. All right. So if you, after quitting tobacco, if you want to take a break from the work, you take a break, go out, but do not avoid other smokers, other tobacco users. Go along with them, but you don't consume. That's all. You say that okay, I stopped. That's all. You don't have to you don't have to avoid them. Okay, that's the first thing you have to do. If you start avoiding, means you're mentally mopping. You still wanted to uh, take the tobacco. Once in this method, once you quit, means all the brainwashing has been first eradicated. You do not have real need for a tobacco, because now you are aware that tobacco is doing nothing for you and you're not sacrificing anything. Right? So go ahead with the other tobacco users, enjoy their company, but do not avoid them. And one more thing is many people say it releases my stress. Let's discuss stress a little bit deep today. Okay, what is stress? In a way, actually, tobacco causes this stress. I'll tell you how. Okay, the original stress is always there, right? If whatever the job or business you're doing, because of that activity, you'll be having certain stress. Definitely, everyone will have some kind of stress, some kind of something goes wrong, or it's not the way it is happening. It's happening in a different way, which is not supposed to happen. Then it will cause little stress. Everyone will have their stress, but tobacco users will have additional layer of stress. Okay, why? Because it gives an illusionary relief, and uh, relief that you will be less stressed than others, right? Maybe if you smoke a cigarette or take a nicotine or whatever it is, you have an illusion that it is relieving you, because the stress caused by tobacco itself is getting over, but the original stress is always there. If you observe, right? Uh, the stress caused by tobacco is basically feeling helplessness, feeling dependent on certain thing. Is causes a illusion. It causes a stress actually. I'll show you how. See, if you see this diagram, the original stress, whatever in your life because of work you do, or family or whatever it is, the original stress is always there. What happening once you cause tobacco, it will cause another layer of stress on top of it, right? This stress is caused because of the fear. It is impacting your health. The side effects of tobacco usage. Still, you continue smoking. You are addicted to it. You become slave to it. That entire uh, s- cycle of tobacco usage itself causes some kind of stress around you. So once the stress is caused, what will happen? You consume tobacco. Temporarily, you feel this outer layer is removed. Temporarily, you feel you're normal, but your original stress is always there, right? Because of tobacco, your stress is not completely gone unless the problem is solved. The original stress problem is solved to the root level, right? So it gives an illusionary stress relief, and you think that it is releasing my stress. It is calming me down, but that is not the case. Hope you understand now. The good thing is you can escape. Okay, you are not in a physical trap. Physically, you are not somewhere in a jail or a trap. Okay, it's your own making. Your trap is your own making. You are the jailer for your prison, right? You can escape. You change your mindset. The fundamental problem is um, the fundamental problem is they think quitting tobacco is very hard. That's the fundamental brainwashing. But in reality, it is ridiculously easy and joyful. Okay, it's easy to quit tobacco and it's a joyful process. But you have been brainwashed thinking it is very hard to quit, because multiple times you failed in this process and it caused distress, and it caused an illusion that uh, you're in a trap. You It's very hard to quit tobacco. That kind of myth actually you have created on your own. So it's like you have kept your blinders on, like you closed your eyes and keep smoking, and an illusion that it is giving me some relief. Okay, you remove the blinders, you just open your eyes and see. Then you'll understand it is not really giving you any relief, real relief. The stress is always there, the life situations is always there, whatever process you're going through is always there. Adding this additional layer of stress, of fear of health or slavery and being in this trap actually put you in this cycle of nicotine trap. So you have to, from here onwards, you cultivate a mindset in next 1 week, right? You're not going to be slave anymore. Okay, you're releasing yourself out of this trap. It's ridiculously easy and joyful process. Hope you understood everything by now. You clearly see that nicotine is a trap, and by quitting tobacco, you are not going to sacrifice anything. At the same time, whatever the benefit or relief you are experiencing is an illusion. There is no need for a tobacco, whatsoever it is, physically or mentally or emotionally. It is not helping you any way, in any form. Okay, let's understand a little bit of willpower now. So the solution for quit tobacco is very simple. Just stop using tobacco and you will be free. But is that so? Is that simple? The fundamental myth is you believe that it is very hard to quit because you used a willpower method earlier. That is the wrong method. The willpower, if you use a willpower method, you genuinely believe that you're doing some kind of sacrifice. Okay, you believe that you need to go through some suffering during the withdrawal. Okay, in this method, it's very easy without any withdrawal suffering. In the method what you are going through now, because first of all you're removing the brainwashing first, then it is easy to kill Nikki. So willpower method is something like even though it is very simple thing, it's a wrong way, doing it a wrong way. For example, if door is closed, right? If you are trying to open the door in opposite direction where the hinges are actually stopping, and you are unable to open a door because you are opening in a wrong direction. But if you just move and open the door in other way, pull the door in other direction, it will open. It's simply very simple, right? So willpower method is like this only. Even though it is very simple, but we are doing it in the wrong way, so it looks like very tough job. So willpower method, if you are using to quit tobacco, it is a tough job because you genuinely believe you are making a sacrifice. You believe that it will. You need to fight the cravings. You need to fight the temptation for lifelong, and you expect something to happen after you quit, right? You wait for something to happen to you. The waiting itself will add additional stress and you will fall back easily. So in this method, you don't wait, you just simply quit. And your nicotine is not doing anything anyway, and you are not doing any sacrifice. And if you stop smoking or tobacco, within a couple of days, the Nikki will die, and you'll enjoy your life normally. That's it. These are the reasons because there's a wrong perception, thinking you're doing some sacrifice, or thinking it is giving you some relief or some kind of help. With this thinking, with these beliefs, willpower method will definitely fail in the most cases. I'm not saying everyone. 99% of the cases using willpower method will fail. Even though if some people succeed for a few months or years, they still secretly wanting to go for tobacco because they think it is giving some pleasure or relief, and they think they are doing some kind of sacrifice. So in willpower method, they're waiting for something to happen, right? If they quit today, they wait for every day. Okay, 1 day over, 2 days over, they will be counting the days, and they expect something to happen to them, as if they are released from a jail, right? But actually nothing will happen. They keep on waiting for something which will never happen. Okay, in our method, you remember, after you quit, don't wait for anything to happen. You quit, just that's all. Nothing will happen to you, that's all. Nothing, some, don't wait something will happen, or you come out of this and experience some kind of freedom, right? You just quit today. Then just, the cravings will come for frequently initially. After 3 days, 7 days, the cravings will slowly fade away, and you'll never realize how you quit, how simply you have quit tobacco. So in willpower method, as I said earlier also, you genuinely believe that you are making some kind of sacrifice, which will keep you in that mode, right? And in willpower method, you genuinely believe that you are depriving something precious, something important. You think you are missing something precious, very important, but in genuinely, you're not missing anything. There is nothing precious about nicotine. There is nothing sacrifice you're doing about nicotine, and the relief what you're experiencing is also an illusion. And the benefit what you're getting, you think you're getting, is also an illusion. All right. In fact, willpower point of view, in fact, the tobacco addicts are more strong-willed. Why? Because they know they're in a pit, fallen into, and they continue to do it. It needs a lot of willpower to do that, right? It's not. You're fallen for this nicotine trap in this pit, and you continue to do it. That means you have strong willpower. Say, as a nicotine users, what are smoking or tobacco, you always ensure that you have supply, you have enough supply. You always ensure you have enough nicotine available with you. It needs a lot of organization, lot of planning. When you're traveling and all, you ensure that you foresee ahead where which place you're going, and how is their availability and all those things. You buy enough cigarettes or enough tobacco packets, and store it, right? It needs a lot of organization, planning, and thinking. So only strong-willed people can only do that. That means there is nothing wrong with your willpower. There's nothing wrong with you in any way whatsoever. I see so many tobacco users, right, have reached their very good positions in their life. They are success in their careers. They are successful in their business and jobs, and they are have running families. They are running their day to day life very successfully. That means they're strong-willed people, right? So don't think you not have willpower. That's the reason you are unable to come out of this tobacco trap. There is nothing to do with willpower and tobacco addiction. They both are completely different entities, different topics altogether. Do not use willpower for tobacco quitting. Okay? You have your willpower. That's the reason you are here in this program. Otherwise, you'll not be here if you do not have willpower, right? So people who quit using willpower method, right? After years of quitting, also they think they miss the cigarettes, they miss the tobacco, they miss it after years also. Why? Because they think they are genuinely sacrificing something which is not true. So with this, let's conclude today's session. Hope you liked it. I'm trying to clear all the brainwashing you already have, all the illusions, all the disbelief, all the belief about tobacco till now. And I wish you all the best. And this is the recording which I'm going to share you, because I may not able to connect live today. So watch this recording, do your exercises, write your gratitude, do the exercise, do the meditation, do the physical activity, and also follow the food habits what I just mentioned for next 1 week, next 2 weeks actually. After quitting also, you just follow for 1 more week to ensure you are in the mode of discipline, right? Discipline is very important to make this challenge complete.